From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Straight ahead, a rematch from Super Bowl 57, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
First and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. Found a little room there as he's out to about the 37. So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 4. Here's Hurts to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going deep for Brown. On his first throw of the game, going to be intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game. I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack of bravado from that sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game, they wanted to be a little more dangerous on offense. They wanted to take a few more chances. That opening pass certainly set a tone. Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
And that's going to be incomplete. But, man, his first throw, that nearly went the other way. Instead, it's 4th down.
On the coverage.
They're going to try and throw. Oh, just a desperation heave there, and it's intercepted. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. Well, what a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps an early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people came to expect the offense to light this game up, but so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and and 6.
Minshew sets to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will take it across midfield and down to the 45.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had it and dropped it. That is an unforced error there, and it takes away what could have been a touchdown. Hurts sets up to throw it. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. Brown goes in motion left. Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. Throwing is Hurts. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Arrowhead, it's the Chiefs in possession as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Now Minshew. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Looking to throw it, Minshew. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd
An
down
incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Minshew. And he is caught. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Off play action, it's Minshew. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
First down. First and 10 at the
again, he'll drop the throw. Minshew going to be intercepted for the third time. It's Nakobe Dean with a pick. And the Eagles force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they've got themselves a 7-0 lead here, but that, you recall, was a defensive touchdown, so still nothing as of yet for this offense.
Well, they're happy to have the lead. We got to cut them a little bit of slack. It's still early enough, just a couple of drives so far, but if this one goes nowhere, those adjustments that we talked about, they shouldn't wait for halftime. They should go ahead and start working on them right now.
Over the middle to Smith. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. On third down, Barkley. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Loose inside the 30. Devontae Smith. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith, 65 yards. And the Eagles take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
14. Chiefs, nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. That's into the hands of Worthy once again. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll look to throw here on first down. And he slings one that's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 26 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, Minshew looking to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Xavier Worthy from 19 yards away. And the Chiefs have got it back to within a score. On that connection, it looked like they maybe had some pre-play communication. Maybe one of them noticed an area that was open in the defense to get the pass to.
When you put the time in, sometimes you have that great silent communication that you just noticed right there, because the best quarterback-receiver combos in the NFL, they know how to make those adjustments at the...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jihad Campbell.
Eagles 14, Chiefs 6.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Second down and 4. They'll look to throw here. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
It's third down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
A gain of 12. First down, Philadelphia.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Towards the end zone for Brown. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. When I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. Zach Bond there on the tackle.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. Because I remember playing in these spots, and my coach was always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
Back to throw now in his own end zone. He'll get this complete to Worthy. Up the right sideline. Off to the races. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. And Xavier Worthy in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
And that's a terrific score. Now, what are we going to do here? Do you go for 2?
You know what the people at home want.
Everybody wants to go for 2. The analytics people probably want them to go for 2. I bet they kick the extra point. We've got a whole second half left to play.
Now we get a look at it here, but hey, whatever the case, big-time play before the end of the second quarter. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll throw now on the final play. And now he's going to go down. A big sack, and they're unable to tie it.
Chiefs 12.
So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. 1 second, all that remains. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. His throw incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
It'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try to cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. That's caught right side by Worthy. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands.
Minshew not coming off. They'll try and go for it.
On fourth down, Minshew. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
He was brought down.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Second and 9.
He'll look to throw. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. 3rd and 7 now.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. From the gun, Minshew to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
And that's a big pickup of a first down. And you know that all week, both sides of the ball, offense and defense, are going through every situation. And in this case, the offensive guys had the right play dialed up because defensively, you work on 4th down situations as well.
And deflating for the defense. They can't get the stop here. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very...
But his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Eagles will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10.
So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself.
Oh, he finds his running back open downfield. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
This play is a thing of beauty when it works as designed because they let the running back slip out of the backfield and head down the sideline on a wheel route. Number one, it's easy for him to get lost. And number two, really tough for the linebacker to run with him. And this ball's right on the money and leads to a big play.
We're back now in KC. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here.
Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And fighting down inside the 25. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Brandon, you're a big lover of music. How about what you just saw there? This is what I call playing the piano for a defensive lineman. The ability to move laterally up and down the line of scrimmage. How about the way he just flowed and got to the outside part of the field and made that play?
2nd and 10.
Minshew sets to throw. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. It's Sidney Brown with it. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 15. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at their own 15. Here's a quick throw caught by Smith. And he's got room. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
180.
They'll try and run some clock here with Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
63.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Crowd left Yeti. 73. Crowd left Yeti.
Throwing his Hurts.
He's going deep for Brown. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Here's Hurts to throw.
And this one complete to Smith.
And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Barkley, inside handoff. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
47-yard line. Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
Now Hurts is going to do it himself.
That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
That's another Eagles first down.
Hey.
A gain of 27.
Let's go. Trimmer. 63. Tiger Hornet. Yeti.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
A.J. Brown, incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Don't touch that. Trimmer. Don't touch.
Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one.
And he'll try and throw here on the fake. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. Finding Kelsey. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on him.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted.